Hey everybody, welcome back to Median XL Sigma. Playing the Bowazon today. We are just starting Nightmare Act 5, which means, depending on how this goes, we may get to doing some of the 105s. We'll have to see. Let's go ahead and make sure the drop filter's active. I don't know that we'll do all of the 105s, but we should at the very least be able to do Butcher. I don't see why we shouldn't be able to. And I've had a couple people tell me that I should try out Phalanx as well. As it deals all physical damage, so it would leech more. And I may, but we'll have to see. I wasn't a big fan of how Phalanx worked. Still, no one's been able to tell me if Barrage deals any amount of physical damage or not, because the wording is still super strange. The wording implies that it deals 25% physical damage, which means that if I'm dealing a lot of damage, I should still leech from it. But honestly, I don't know. We are very close to being able to try out some of the sacred unique bows that we have, though. Because we have quite a few really cool sacred unique bows. We do, of course, have the set bow that we can swap to as soon as we have enough dexterity for it. I have a feeling that we're going to get to level 100 before we have enough dex, though. But we'll see. We're going to keep dumping into dex in hopes that we can get enough to use the set bow. Because if we go take a look, we do have a couple bows that I want to try out. So we have this one, which requires a lot of dexterity, over 1,000. This gives us rapid worm shot, which is what I mostly wanted to try out. It's just a physical bow and it has rapid worm shot. Now I don't know what rapid worm shot is, because worm shot itself is based on your attack speed. The only thing rapid I could think about is how fast it shoots its projectiles out. And if it shoots them out faster, then that might be a really good physical clearing skill. This one's Tri-Elemental, which I'm not huge on the idea of. This one, however, I'm very interested in using as well. Yalahorn. This one we can actually use as soon as we hit 100. Because this one deals a big mix of physical and lightning damage. And Thunderhammer deals a mix of both. I believe it deals a mix of both physical and lightning, right? Yes. So it has physical and lightning components to Thunder Hammer, which is 10% chance on striking. And Storm Blast, I don't know what it's referencing with Storm Blast, because the names of skills have changed. It's weird. I'm also not sure if this here, Keen Sight, will increase the range of Rapid Worm Shot. I'm hoping it does, but we'll see. We have Balance maxed out. Am I just going, I guess, Paragon, right? Maxing out Paragon for the HP. So once we hit 6 more levels, 5 more levels, then we'll be able to try out some of the other options, some of the other weapons that I have available. There is Chill String that I have there as well, I believe, which is yeah. So this one has cold piercing, cold damage for every great or elemental rune, and I could make a whole bunch of these. They require level 100 for an elemental rune, so I could put 6 cold runes in there, and that would probably, I mean, that's gonna add 600 to 1200 flat cold damage. This also gives us Cannot Be Frozen, so we don't have to wear Athila's Oracle. So I might try this one out as well, Chill String. I think this one here is probably what I'm going to rock for a while, though. But I'll probably try both. The only problem with the Chill String is that that's 6 sockets of Paragon that aren't going to be giving us bonus Vitality. But we'll see. I personally think that the lightning one will be the coolest. That or the one with Rapid Worm Shot, but the Rapid Worm Shot bow is going to require like a lot of dexterity, so we'll have to get a few charms with all attributes on them before we get to there. Oh. So this is one of the ones that drops extra gold. Less useful compared to some of them, but could be worse. We'll actually grab that. Four more levels to go. We should have no problems with Nightmare Bale either. I don't think, anyways. It is looking more and more like I'm going to hit 100 before I can use the set bow. The set is definitely making a big difference on our damage, and Paragon is doing a ton for our survivability. And I think with our damage getting up there, I think it's becoming more apparent that we do have some amount of leech. I think we have some amount of leech. Yeah, because that's not just our life regen taking us up there. That's got to be leech from Barrage. They're just really small hits, so they don't leech for very much, especially when we had very little. Like when each of the damage numbers for each arrow is quite small. When we were leeching like only a couple percent, it wasn't enough to make a big difference. At least not a noticeable one. That'll be a Viz Jerry. Was it Sapphire that we picked up earlier? Go all the way in Paragon. Definitely takes a lot of setup to get the bow feeling okay. Got our waypoint very close over here. That's 99. I might try the full set on its own for a little while. What are our resistances looking like? They're good for now, but they won't be when we go to hell. Always want to make sure we're keeping Bloodlust up at all times. It's like 15% physical damage, which I believe is multiplicative as well, not additive. Yeah, we're definitely leeching with Barrage. There's no way we're not leeching with Barrage. There's level 100. Sacred Quilted, that could be a couple different things. Could be like Claw Assassin. Could be Necro. Could be a whole lot of things. It's Assassin Claw. Okay, we have just enough. Now our barrage damage is going to go from 5.5 to 1,000 to... Oh yeah, big damage increase. Because we're getting Trinity Nova on kill. Time Strike on striking. A lot of good stuff here. So when we take this off, yeah, we're looking at the EWD, the attack speed, life, and res. So this is giving us 63 to 125 flat weapon damage, 60% more enhanced weapon damage, 45 Pierce. Wow. The procs and the 200 dex as well. Lots of good stuff there. We just need the 600 strength for Black Void now, and that'll be our belt. We are still using Farnham's. Can we wear, like... Do we have an extra Royal Circlet laying around? We could put on a Royal Circlet. I kind of like the Absorb. After we get Medallion, maybe. Let's see. What's our damage looking like now? We should be shredding through stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that is much faster. Keep going into Paragon for more health. That must have been Trinity Nova. We have a lot of procs. Has plus the Tantrum, but the rest of the stats ain't good enough. Finding a good quiver is going to be hard. Yeah, okay, that's the Trinity Nova. I'm gonna start pumping strength now. The bow set here should be more than enough to get through 110s. And then I can start looking at a Sacred Unique setup or a partial set. But just the full set for now should be plenty. And I want to try out the Worm Shot eventually, the Rapid Worm Shot. But that can be another video. We got plenty of belladonnas sitting in the stash, ready to do some respecs. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Vitality bonus per gem right now is 89. Pretty dang good. The Trinity Nova is on kill, so not as good as if it was on striking, but it's a pretty high % chance on kill, so it's not too bad. It is a level 40 skill as well. I don't know what the damages are exactly. I don't really care about Nightmare Bale Waypoint. We shouldn't need to do this more than once. Definitely much better than when we started, because this was easily the weakest start for a build. It definitely needs the equipment for it to feel a lot stronger. With the other classes, like, this is feeling as good as the other classes did before they got their sets. But once they got their sets, like the Paladin especially, wasn't even a comparison. It's still not bad by any means. It's definitely clearing just fine. But, it's definitely one of the weaker builds. We might have Cannot Be Frozen, but damn, the curses are still a lot. Speaking of curses, though, I did have someone let me know that if you do reach 100% curse length reduction, it does make you effectively immune to curses. Which is good to know. Because I wasn't entirely sure how that worked. Because a lot of things in this game don't work multiplicatively with each other. But that is apparently how it works, so... in the cases of purity here, for example, that gives you a total of 50%. Wow. Okay, yeah, that seems okay. Again, slow curses being a little annoying, but overall, seems totally doable. There we go. Not bad, that's Nightmare done. Let's move on to Hell. Ah, yes. Every NPC heals now. If you're following along with the Claw Assassin playthrough, I talked about that briefly. But they added it so every NPC heals you now when you talk to them, which is just great. No problems here. The amount of flat damage this set bonus gets you is just nuts. And because it's a set bonus, it doesn't count as a flat weapon damage on the weapon. So that all applies multiplicatively as well, which is just insane. It gets the damage numbers up there. The bow we were using before was the tiered unique, and it was just... well, it was a tiered unique. Not to say that all tiered uniques are bad. There's plenty of people who have done tiered unique setups and done some of the hardest bosses in the game with just tiered uniques. Those people are insane, but it is doable. For example, my Amazon, the Javelin Amazon right now, is using a tiered unique weapon because it's a poison setup and I just want a fast attacking weapon. And the proc on it is actually just really nice. Because the proc on the tiered unique Maiden Javelin is Javelin Nova, I believe. Which just applies the poison more consistently to other enemies. But for a build like this where we need a lot of big flat numbers to buff our damage up, we just rely really heavily on having high base damages to scale. Whereas with the Bowazon, the base physical damage that we're dealing is only really useful for the leech aspect of it, since the actual damage of the build doesn't come from the attacking, it comes from applying the poisons from Curari. Which you could do a bow version of that as well, by the way. You do miss out on Paragon. I think with bows, you usually want to go Paragon, especially early on. You just need the health. Having a larger health pool stops you from going into hit recovery as often as well. Okay. I'll go take on the boss. Only doing this for the extra skill point, basically. There's Paragon maxed. I don't know where we're going to put our extra points now. Hmm. Would have been a nice leveling rare ring. Do I need skulls? Yeah, I should probably pull those out. Okay. Eh. Okay, let's go pull the skulls out of there and turn that into arcane shards. Okay. Where are we going? This way. So, we've only chosen one mastery so far. We're probably going to go for the physical res and max life from an endurance, though. I might go poison and curse length reduction, though. There's a handful of fights I can think of, mostly Triune, that worries me for poison damage, which is why I'm thinking about going the curse length and poison length reduction. So I'm not sure we'll be able to leech through the Triune. We're almost at Butcher. Which, from the looks of things, should be a piece of cake. Not expecting any difficulties with Butcher. We'll go to Tristram. Not that we really care about Akar's robe. It's a single stat point. Almost perfect. Yeah, no problem. So there's our 10 all attributes. Magic Find and Light Radius. It's mostly just the 10 all attributes. The Magic Find is fine, I guess. Doesn't do a whole lot. Where do we want to spend these? We could lower cooldown, I guess, but we could be putting more points into Trinity Arrow for damage, I guess. But it's like hardly any flat increased damage. I'm just gonna go 2 points in Purity. Honestly, get that poison and curse length reduction for now. We'll go Dark Wood, and we'll move on. Next up is the Pit. For the Infernal Machine. There it is. Ugh. We'll go get this. Just because you never know. Oh, thank God. Yeah, Stamina Shrine has easily become my favorite shrine to see. Skill Shrine and XP Shrines are fine, but Stamina Shrines are where it's at. Save us some time here. Okay. Now, I am very scared for the porcupines. Holy crap, this is a long pit. And I've played a lot of Vanilla D2, so I see a lot of pit layouts. Many hours of pit farming in Lure Destruction and Vanilla. Hangman, nice. When we do get multiple Trinity Nova procs like that, it is pretty sick. They do a fair amount of damage, it's just not very consistent. Take a Peace Skull, that's nice. Always need more of those. Yeah, that'll do it. Probably going to die. Somehow I didn't. Did no porcupines spawn? I call them porcupines, I'm talking about trap rats. Holy crap. I think no trap rats spawned. There was almost no enemies there. That was super lucky. Okay. So, elemental res, I guess, and it unlocks tenacity for us. I want to buy potions. Okay. I think we're good to just go kill Andariel. We got time in the video. I do also, now that I'm thinking about it, kind of want to try out that other bow. We have the other bows here. Excuse me. I kind of want to try out Rapid Worm Shot, see what it looks like. Yeah, it's pretty dang good damage. Now we do lose the set bonus when we swap over here. We need this for the decks to be able to wear this, like the set, so I think it'll probably just gray out. Yeah. Let's keep doing that, I guess, because I want to be able to try this out. This one we will put in here for now. Could do with another amethyst there and there. Can probably drop some of the res gems that we're using as well. This, however, I can try. Yeah. Seems okay damage. It's a little less than the set, I think. That there, I think, is the Storm Blast. Hmm. That's Frozen Lance. Maybe Thunderhammer is a separate skill? From Hammer of Zeray? Clear seems okay on it though. Yeah, clear seems fun. I don't even have any skulls in it. I'm thinking I'll probably play around with this one. If I don't know. I'm thinking I'll probably play around with this one a little bit though. For now, we'll keep doing the set because it's just more consistent, I think. Better damage. It's P amethysts that we're really looking for, so we can max out our decks. We have at least 7 more slots to fill with perfect amethysts, so... Because we can remove all of the resistance gems that we're using. We don't need them. I don't think I'll ever need it, but what the hell, we'll go grab the waypoint. Better safe than sorry, it only takes a couple extra seconds. Raj actually seems like it might be better damage. Crazy enough, as that sounds. For single target, if I can get right up in their face. Okay, then let's grab some potions. And we got a little bit of time still. Let's go quickly do Radaman. We'll go for Tenacity for the physical resist. I think if you can land it properly, then Trinity's better. We'll go with that. Let's go quickly level up. Just kill one pack. Okay. We'll max out Purity for 50%. Oh, it's only 40. I thought it was base 10 plus 10 per base level. So it would have been 50, but I guess it's only 40. Dex. Okay. Yeah, damage is looking much better now. Attack rating is still perfectly fine, being a dex stacking build after all. Paragon maxed out for 95 vitality per gem in our gear, which is pretty good so far. We have room for 2 more gems. We don't have the amethysts to put in there, but we could put some diamonds in for a little extra strength, since we don't need the res. Or just the rubies for vitality, I guess, for now. So yeah, we're sitting at 9.3k HP. Did some of the 105s, 2 of them. We'll finish up the 105s and probably do all of the 110s as well in the next one. But that's going to do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care.